Yo, what's up guys, Gray here, and today we've got our quarterfinals game of the UPA. It's been a few weeks since we've had a UPA upload because we got a forfeit win in our week 10 game. The season was then cut short by 2 weeks, and we managed to make it into playoffs, and we got the first round bye because we finished 7-3 plus 22. And yeah, so we made it through to the quarterfinals straight away. Round 1 ended up taking 2 weeks, so there was a week where we didn't have a game, then 2 weeks where the first round was going on, and now of course we're uploading this one a month after I think the last UPA game. So yeah, we're very quickly going to go over the team because it's a playoffs game, but I should already have said we're playing against Gokey Gamer and his Milwaukee Medichams. Last time we faced off was in UPA, and we got a little bit unlucky, so hopefully we don't have the same thing happen again. But yeah, just a little bit unlucky in that last game, and you can't tell by my voice, I'm a little bit ill at the moment, a little bit tired. So if I cough or sneeze or yawn or whatever during this recording, I apologise. But yeah, we're going to get through this regardless. First up, we've got Excadrill with high horsepower, Iron Head, Swords Dance and Substitute. He's got Tapu-Bulu, so our ground type moves are going to be ones that aren't affected by the grassy terrain. Drill late game can just kind of sweep. It's looking pretty good. Sub is for the Chansey. We do have enough HP to make sure that we aren't, I believe, having our sub broken. I should probably get my calcs up. That would certainly help. I want to say we got enough HP investment that we don't have our subs broken. Let me just import this into calcs as I'm talking. So yeah, SD, we only really need dual stabs to be able to break through this team. And I say break through, his team is very, very bulky, but it is a little bit weak to Excadrill. So yeah, we've got that, and then we've got, of course, our Tyranitar to go with it. This is Choice Banded. This is also here to just break through things. If this breaks through for Excadrill, then Excadrill can sweep in this game. Let me just import 6. There we go. Just check my Excadrill. Yeah, it has enough to not have its sub broken by Seismic Toss from Chansey. This does much damage, but it does invite the Rillaboom in, which means that we had to have a Rillaboom switch in, and we have our NOIVERN, which we actually picked up in the last week of free agency. We dropped Drampa and Stoutland, I believe, or Drampa and Trevenant? Drampa and something. We dropped, Gliscod was the other thing, Drampa and Gliscod, and picked up NOIVERN. This thing is something of a stall breaker. For the team, his resist to Hurricane virtually don't exist. So yeah, NOIVERN looking really nice. We are holding a Chartiberry because this is our switching to Bulu. And we don't want to get hit by a banded Stone Edge on the switch in and just drop. So yeah, we got the Chartiberry to hopefully be able to take those hits better. We can roost up on it. The Grassy Terrain, we get that extra bit of recovery. Next up, we've got Carmined Clef. Again, this is something that can pretty easily set up on things like Chansey. He does have a Toxapex that could be running Haze. I do expect it to run Haze if it's coming to this game. And that means we can Psyshock and do about half depending on what set he is. Moonblast does a lot of damage to a lot of things on his team. Outside of that, this is our defensive check, or secondary check, I guess, to the Bulu. We are Grassy Seed, so we get defensive boost, and hopefully don't get just taken out by potential revenge killing Bulu. Next up, we've got Keldeo with Scald, Secret Sword, Calm Mind, and Taunt. Another setup set, this time with Taunt, just to be able to prevent the Toxapex if it does come to this game, from clicking Haze and stopping me from continuing setting up. Scald, Secret Sword isn't perfect coverage, and this does, to an extent, allow the Necrozma in. But it is what it is. We don't have the greatest switch-ins to a Necrozma generally. It could be a physical Necrozma as well to help against a Calm Mind Keldeo and Calm Mind everything effectively. Necrozma probably is the biggest issue along with Bulu on his team. He has an Inteleon as well that's a problem, so this gives me a chance to have something for Inteleon. Also, it's a Colossal switch in. Colossal is pretty decent against some of my team, so I wanted to have this around. And then I think this is lastly, we've got our Victini mixed with Psychic, Recreate, Dazzling Gleam, and U-Turn. This is virtually just like a wall breaking pivot, basically. Trying to break through things like Scrafty, being able to U-turn on Colossal was huge because it means we can get momentum with other things on our team to be able to kind of come in and click buttons. So that's going to be the team. I'm a little bit nervous, mainly for the fact that I feel a little underprepared and also feel a little under the weather. So just hoping that I can pick up a win here. So it'll be 151. He should be waiting because I've kept him waiting long enough with that team builder. And yeah, just going to double check that I am recording still. I am still recording. Nice 5-minute team builder, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get into this. Make sure to check out my opponent. His link will be down in the description below, as well as all the other coaches for the UPA this season. Great group of guys, make sure to check them all out because, yeah, had an absolute blast with this season. And yeah, we do see the Sandslash, we do see the Pecs as well. I don't see Necrozma, that's actually amazing for me. If Bulu's Scarf, that's better than if Bulu is banded. Swords Dance would be an issue. Inteleon is always going to be a bit of an issue. Sandslash could potentially cause me some issues with the reverse sweeping. So I need to be careful around that. What was my lead here? Does NOIVERN? I doubt NOIVERN ever does enough to Inteleon with my set. Low Hurricane is free. I'm not a particularly offensive set. So what do I want to lead off with here? I mean, I could lead off with Keldeo. Keldeo has a pretty good matchup against 5 of the 6, so he may lead off with Bulu, and leading off with Bulu kind of sucks for me. But it does mean I can bring in Inteleon and click a button pretty freely, so yeah, we'll see. Chansey could be potential Ice Beam, I'm thinking. There's definitely a chance of Ice Beam. Yeah, I think Keldeo's got the best lead matchup potentially here. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Let's hope for a slightly less hacks-filled game than our previous one in UBL. Yeah, let's get into this. It's going to be for Joy. That's got to be the yeah, the Chansey. I kind of just want to taunt this. I don't think he has many other switch-ins, so yeah, I'm just going to taunt. In case he wants to Toxic, in case he wants to go for... I could also just go into Pecs. It's entirely possible. If he just doubles hard into Bulu, then that would be certainly a play. We get a taunt, can't soft-boiled. So yeah, I'm just going to Calm Mind here. I could have Scalded just to play it safer early on. I don't think he's going to want to go hard Bulu, but he could well go hard Bulu. I think Pecs just seems like a better switch-in, more free switch-in. Bell, that is the Bulu, isn't it? That was a ballsy switch-in. If I had gone for Scald, that would have been great if we got Burn. But the threat is in. Calm Minding, in the end, not the play. But yeah, we're going to go out into our NOIVERN here. Yeah, NOIVERN is our switch-in. If he is just Adamant, Stone Edge doing 39 to 46. Assault Vest, okay. Just goes for Horn Leech, just shouldn't do much at all. Brings us down to 166. So 13% means he's not Adamant. I think I want to go for a Super Fang on this turn, because Chansey definitely can come in. Yeah, I can Super Fang into Hurricane, because if he's Assault Vest, Hurricane is a 2-hit KO, but it's doing around the same as Super Fang would do. So yeah, more than happy just to Super Fang, and then I can possibly just taunt this. We do connect to the Super Fang, nice. I mean, I don't want this thing to have Ice Beam. It's a weird thing, but yeah, I'm going to go Tyranitar instead. Just going to go Tyranitar. Tyranitar here can just kind of click a button and do some damage. Chansey. Going for the Toxic. Do wish I clicked Taunt now. Could have clicked Taunt, but... so using Toxic, Soft Boiled. This is fine though, I don't mind too much this being... because this negates any healing it does get. And I don't think he has a whole load of switch-ins. Kind of want a Superpower. Superpower is resisted by quite a few things on his team. I mean, Stone Edge will knock him out from here, so I'm going to click Stone Edge. And we are going to connect. This should knock it out. It does. Awesome. So, Chansey goes down. You can bring in Bulu. You can bring in Sandslash. He knows I'm banded as well, so there is that. He's got, what, 3 turns? Gets into RNT, that is a Sandslash. Yeah, my switch-ins to this are not too prevalent. This is my Bulu switch-in. But now I know it's Assault Vest. Clef might be able to be fine against that. Tapu Bulu. Yeah, I'm at +1 defense. Is that taken into account? Yeah, that is taken into account. So +1 defense. I could take it on. I think I'm just going to go into Keldeo. Yeah, I'm just going to go Keldeo because if he Swords Dances... Do I live one? It's also my way of revenging this. Sandslash. There's Adamant, +2, max. Yeah, Earthquake would just knock me out. So I'm going to try and play around this if I can. It's going to be a little bit risky. I just need to play this out until the sand goes away. It's Leftovers. It's for Drill Run. How much is Hurricane doing to this? In fact, I don't think that Hurricane is all that necessary at +2. Stone Edge won't be doing enough. Could just Roost. How many turns of Sand left? 1 turn of Sand. So I think I can Hurricane. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I maybe should have just Roosted. Oh, we are gonna go just down to Sand, aren't we? Yeah, I should have Roosted. Some good damage, by all means. In fact, we don't go down to Sand, because... Yeah. Question here now is if I want to risk a Hurricane missing. I think I kind of got to though. I actually think this might be my only play is to click Hurricane. And connect? Yes. Okay, Sandslash goes down. This thing was a big threat. Huge threat to my team. I'm so glad I hit those Hurricanes. Yeah, so in the end I think that was the right place because I couldn't let him just sit there at +2. Low may mean that my NOIVERN is weakened. Lizard 007. This is Choice Scarf. I can actually roost up on like everything on this team, so I don't mind this coming in at all. You are not as necessary as you were before. And if he's Choice Scarf and goes for Ice Beam, he probably just goes for the U-turn. He honestly just goes for the U-turn, I'm sure, but that's Snipe Shot, okay. So if he's Snipe Shot, I don't think he's Choice Scarf. He could Air Slash here. I don't think there's any reason for me not to be slightly aggressive. I could, because I don't have so many switch-ins to Bulu anymore. I kind of just want to go hard into NOIVERN, expecting the Bulu to come out. He could just U-turn though. I'm going Secret Sword. Yeah, there was part of me that wanted to. But I could also let something go down and then click Roost with my NOIVERN. I don't think Tapu Bulu has enough. Still do some damage. It's going to do a little bit. Just depends on what I want to go down at this point. Keldeo still... It doesn't have amazing use in this game. I don't want to just lose this for free as well. Yeah, it still has some use. I actually think that you might be my safest way of... Yeah, I'm going to go out into you. Clef. Clef should be able to take this on reasonably well if he would hammers. That's the only thing that's going to 2-hit KO me. He just goes for Horn Leech, which is not going to do enough. I do wonder whether he's got the Wood Hammer or not. Considering I know this is AV. Assault Vest. That's Aspearberry. And I know it's not like max attack. I kind of want a soft boiled once. What's his switch in? Like, he doesn't really have one. So yeah, I'm going to soft boiled once. See if he's got the Wood Hammer. He's actually going to withdraw. He goes out into this. I kind of want to get my Tyranitar in. And just click a button. You can also see if this got Haze. Yeah, I'm just going to Calm Mind. See if this has got Haze or not. Alright, so we're at +1. Toxic, I'm Magic Guard, I don't really care about that. Unless it's got Gunk Shot. Yeah, if it's a Merciless set, which it could very well be, considering its name, I'm going to click Slice Shock regardless. Yeah, if it's got Gunk Shot, then fair play. But I can get my NOIVERN in on this. It's doing some good damage. Venom Shock, interesting. Oh my lord. That does absurd damage. Okay, that was a crit. Okay, it always gets crits, doesn't it? Yeah, now I'm bringing Tyranitar in. I'm losing... I'm losing a little bit too much health for my liking. So I could lose this, get NOIVERN in. I could also just get Victini in here. Victini looks pretty good. can I soft boil or anything? Realistically, I can't. So I think I'm better off getting my damage off here. Yeah, I think I'm better off getting my damage off. It's cool tech though. Definitely appreciate that tech. Very cool to see Venoshock actually being used. Now I definitely need to get my NOIVERN healthy. I think I do it here. Do I get my NOIVERN healthy now? I mean, this always knocks out. Yeah, I'm gonna go for NOIVERN. I'm gonna roost once. Actually, does Hurricane knock it out? NOIVERN versus a Tox Apex. I mean, it's a roll to knock him out. I do need his healthy. Yeah, he's going to recover, that's fine. This could have Ice Beam, but I think it's going to have Scald instead. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and taunt. If he has Ice Beam and knocks me out, then so be it. Yeah, can't Toxic. And I kind of want to just go Victini, but I also don't want to take that damage unnecessarily. So I'm going to roost one more time actually. Gonna stay in. I can 1v1 this thing. I would assume I can 1v1 this thing. Yeah, that's not doing a lot at all. I go for a Super Fang here. I just need to watch for when the taunt runs out. He's gonna Scold. I think there's one more turn before the taunt runs out. No, there's the taunt. Do I want a Hurricane? Like, me clicking taunt is super obvious. I don't want to get a free turn. So yeah, I'm going to Hurricane here. Yeah, he's going to withdraw. If this connects, it should do some good damage. We do connect, we've hit all these Hurricanes. I am not willing to risk this, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not willing to risk this. Like, if he doesn't click Ice Beam on this turn, then he surely does not have Ice Beam. Goes for the Aegislash, okay. That's doing some good damage. I believe this is going to be choice locked. So I do want to go back into. Yeah, I'm going to double back in. I stayed in. That's unfortunate. Choice Scarf. Aegislash. How much is going to do? Doesn't do a lot at all. So I can just roost. Unless he gets a crit, because he's Sniper. Yeah, we're just going to roost up. I can also go out into Tyranitar here. That's what I'm going to do. Now I know his Choice Scarf, I can go Tyranitar. I probably should have guessed he was Choice Scarf from earlier. I could have clicked Hurricane there, but honestly, NOIVERN's looking great for the endgame. And getting Tyranitar in, clicking a button. Like, you can get his Bulu in, but if Bulu comes in, like, if I get rid of this, then Victini also looks much freer. He does switch. He goes into this. I think that's fine. Like, I know he's Merciless and not Regenerator, so Tyranitar High Horsepower does do enough. Stone Edge might do enough. Certainly with the Sand Chip it would. It's Black Sludge as well, so it's not a roll in my favour for that to kill. I could go for the High Horsepower. High Horsepower definitely knocks it out. I could also go for the Superpower, predicting the Scrafty. I think High Horsepower is the best play. If he goes Bulu, he goes Bulu. It's just a good play if he goes Bulu. He's going to withdraw. And this is the Scrafty. I really wanted to click Superpower there, but okay, that's fine. We do connect to the High Horsepower, so that's going to do some nice chip. See lefties? Don't see lefties. Okay, I have not much time at all, so I do need to start making plays quicker. I'm going to go out into my Keldeo here. Going to go Keldeo and then double back into NOIVERN. Goes for the Ice Punch, expecting NOIVERN. He's gonna. Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay. I kind of want to Scold. If I lose this, it's really not the end of the world, knowing what this thing's set is. So yeah, I'm gonna Scold in the off chance that I can get the burn on. Yeah, on the Bulu. This differential doesn't matter at this point. I do need to keep this, actually. I need to keep this for the Inteleon, maybe? No burn. That sucks. Can Excadrill sweep at this point? Does Scarf Inteleon outspeed? Inteleon +1. I'm going to do it during the turns. I think he's going to Stone Edge, expecting NOIVERN. Is that fine though? It's a tough situation. I'm just going to click Scold again. Inteleon does become an issue if he knocks me out here, but if we can get a burn, it'll be huge. No burn. He does go for the Stone Edge though. And I dodged that, so that's nice. 283, what's my Excadrill speed hit? Not enough. So Inteleon will actually outspeed me. Which means that I do need to keep this. I definitely need to keep this around. I need to go into... So that was a risky play. That was very, very risky to switch that in. If he edges again, then that's just a good play. Horn Leeches this time goes for the safer play. That's fine. I'm just going to throw off a Hurricane. I need to get Victini in, I need to get Excadrill in. Yeah, so just Hurricane. Got him play quick because I'm running out of time. Do connect with the Hurricane to do some decent damage. No confusion, Stone Edge probably knocks me out. Yeah. But I think that's fine. I just go into Victini, click V-Create. If Pex comes in, I click Psychic. Yeah, I V-Create regardless. The Inteleon comes in afterwards. Does Inteleon actually knock out my Victini? With Snipe Shot, no, despite the fact that I'm minus for death, so I can actually keep this around. If he crits me with it, then yes, of course, it's knocking me out. I am -1 defense though, because I've used V-Create, so something has got to take the hit from the Inteleon. If he locks into Air Slash, then I can bring this back in and click Psychic, because I don't care about the Scrafty. Yeah, that's fine. So I always go Keldeo. If he brings in the Inteleon, I always go Keldeo. Actually, he goes into this. If I'm at -1 speed, I may not outspeed Scrafty, so yeah, I just go Keldeo again, regardless. He's got a knockoff, that's fine. Losing lefties does suck a little bit. But now I just click Secret Sword. Secret Sword's free. If he goes Pex, I can taunt it, so this goes down. And I think Victini should be able to see out the game now. Because Psychic, I can spam. I just need damage. I need damage on Toxapex. And that's it. Because I think Drill is going to get outsped, but will Drill actually be... Drill will live a Snipe Shot as well. Unless he's modest, and even if he's modest, then I think I outspeed. So he does go into Pex. I just taunt this so it can't recover. Let's get a Venoshock, that's fine. We should actually still be out of range of a Snipe Shot, I think, with that. I'm now going to go Tyranitar. Yeah, I go Tyranitar. Which I think also can take a Snipe Shot. And I just click High Horsepower because it will knock everything out. That did no damage. I'm Choice Banded as well, that just did nothing. Yeah, so I click High Horsepower here. It has the best chance of knocking this out. And then I just gotta hope for the best with crits, effectively. Because Snipe Shot will take out everything I have with a crit. If he has Hydro Pump, then he does win as long as he hits every move. Yeah, didn't think if he had Hydro Pump. What have we seen? Air Slash, Snipe Shot, that's it. There's nothing else I can do here. It's literally just yeah, click high horsepower, snipe shot. I go drill after this, and we'll see. We are slowly chipping away at it, but it's not going to be quick enough. Yeah, so drill. And does Iron Head knock this out? Yeah, Iron Head will knock this out. I don't want to miss, so that's why I'm not going for the higher horsepower. Snipe shot. We live this as long as he doesn't crit. He doesn't crit, so yeah, we are going to pick up the win. Oh, that was a much more intense game than I was hoping for, but yeah, good game to Gokey. Oh man, I'm sorry if my commentary wasn't great, because like like I said at the start, I am not feeling great. But honestly, winning that game has given me a bit of a boost, so I do feel a little bit better now. Yeah, that was a great game, really good game. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Good game to Gokey. Make sure to check out his channel. Really entertaining content creator. It's been really kind of like popping off recently. Like, I know he was one of those players who didn't do particularly great in the leagues at the start of the gem, but now I see him making playoffs. He's doing well in other leagues, so yeah, definitely go and check him out. Really great guy as well. Yeah, make sure to show him some love, because he has been fantastic with scheduling everything. Like, my work has been awful, so I really appreciate him like adapting to my schedule. And yeah, good game, man. Really fun game. I'll be definitely checking out your side of it if you're watching this. But we are going to move into the semi-finals. I don't know who we face in the semi-finals, but we do move on. And yeah, if you did enjoy the battle, please leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss out on other Draft League content. And until the next one, have a great day, guys.